Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows issue 13, which is the first issue of their Marvel Legacy issue. But before I start jumping into this review, I do want to give you an update. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode, and that show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and in the description below there are the exclusive comics, and the episode will be posted there by Friday. But let's start talking about the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows issue 13. Now, this is an issue I was excited but hesitant about. I'm a huge Spider-Girl fan, if you guys know that. She's my favorite character of all time. And, I liked Renew Your Vows. It brought back those elements of Spider-Girl, and obviously if you didn't like One More Day, that didn't exist in this world, which was nice. But Annie was younger, so it made sense to have this title. But now that they made Annie a teenager, it's like, what's the difference between Annie and May? And I was kind of worried going into it, will she just be May and kind of replace her? But let's see what's going on with the story. Cool cover though, we get to see the Spider family on the cover. They're swinging around, so it's pretty cool. And overall, the artwork in the interior is very solid. It's kind of cartoonier, which I like, and it fits for the tone of this book, which is kind of fun and light. So overall, I like the artwork, but let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, we get to see Annie is a full-blown teenager. She's not as close with her father. She just kind of is glued to her phone all the time. She doesn't really like her superhero name. I guess she's semi-rebelling, not really. That's her rebellion, is just not liking her superhero name. But she is excited to go to this VR park that her parents used to take her to, but they couldn't afford it, so they end up going to Coney Island. And Annie's not so happy about it, but she tries, playing one of the games there, and she doesn't end up winning, and there's this fun moment of her picking up a Wolverine plush doll. And then, of course, it's not a normal day with the Parker family. Lizard does show up, and we get to see the family being their spider selves in the end, and that's the cliffhanger, which is not much of a cliffhanger. I don't know if it really hooks you for the next issue, but overall it was fun. I did like the X-Men connection. I like that Annie's working with the other mutants, or at least with Wolverine, to up her abilities. I do like Mary Jane and Peter in this issue. Annie, I'm a little hesitant about. I think there's a lot of cliches in this book, and that's a big problem of, she's just a rebellious teenager who has an attitude. She's a teenager with attitude. She's a Power Ranger. I just kind of wish Annie's personality was showcased a little bit more here than just being the teenager, and maybe because I'm spoiled by Spider-Girl, which didn't play with the high school cliches as much, but embraced the high school setting and May being a teenager. But at the same time, I don't want her to be May, so it is a hard thing to balance because they are the same character pretty much. So I'm a little torn on that aspect, but I hope that we get to see Annie liking her family, or at least liking interacting with her family a bit more. I would like to see, because right now it's just like generic teenager stuff. That's my little nitpick of the issue, but overall it's still a fun storyline, even if they do have a couple of cliches here. So overall, I'm going to give the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows 4 stars. If it continues like this, I could see the score going a little lower, but as of this issue, I did have fun with it. Especially, again, the Peter and MJ stuff, and in the X-Men stuff thrown in. But let me know in the comments below, what did you think of the issue? This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links to my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.